lakad matatag!
Normally. That's one. Mid goes for Lina, so that's one for Hokori, one for SMG.
For Lina, but also relatively even. Also relatively even.
So you say
know,
even. Someone else. Oh man, yeah. It's like, I definitely look like the guy who runs around just smashing bottles on people's heads, right? Yeah, yeah.
Well, you know, the games can make you aggressive. Afu, he's being chased down, and Hokori are the ones that chose aggression today.
First blood, let's go. Veno throws in a right click, revealing his location momentarily, allowing Paulison to trade back with his spell.
Afu on top.
That was unexpected.
Oh, he did keep up the pressure after all. He went all the way under the tower with the tombstone. So that works out. And his tombstone's also farming the hard camp here. Meanwhile, Paulison's getting killed in the other lane. So we are missing a couple kills here.
And I didn't expect Moon to be this dominant. You know, even if he would start winning the lane, I expected him maybe to have 3, 4, 5 CS more. But he's doubling Analog right now. And it's not like Analog went for the wrong skill build.
Attention to mid, and that allows SMG's side lane force to get back into action. They don't quite get the toss onto Vitaly, and Paulison might just get the stun on Tiny here. They're killing Analog in the mid lane at the same time, and looking for this Alchemist response to get something going their way. Vitaly will secure the kill, but they did lose the Lesh in the mid lane, which does again end up hurting Hokori, and this mid tower is gonna be falling as well. But can they squeeze in the deny? He's trying to right-click it through. LSA on one, and he gets it. Gardic tries to squeeze in the right-click, but Moon hits harder. Cannot lie.
I am confused if that's what you were trying to do.
Yes, he's rolling in on Vitaly. Does have the chrono out. Monkey King gets cut down from his tree by Tiny. He's out of this one. Vitaly drops low. Boundless Strike comes flying through, and Moon to secure yet again another kill for himself. Void is basically just playing the support at this point, but Tiny getting hunted down by Moon, another Dragon Slave, and tries to juke it out, but you ain't running away from a hasted Lina. Meanwhile, top lane, they're putting their attention towards the Tidehunter, and can they kill him? Lumiere is going to be here. Dark Pact is already used. Mid one has not enough mana for a Ravage. He could use his wand for it. He's going to Anchor Smash to do some decent damage here. He does hit quite hard onto the Slark. Slark uses his ulti. There's the Ravage coming in, and right into the ulti of Lumiere, but the Tombstone is still causing issues for the Tidehunter, being chased down, but the Paulison stun comes flying through onto Gardic. Gardic trying to make a roll around, and he is also very low and has to give up on the chase. They do not have the damage to kill mid one.
It's just how the hero works. Top lane.
They're fighting mid one and mid at the same time. Afu down. Kill for Lumiere. Nothing to hit. There's nothing to hit.
MKS is in trouble.
Oh no, Lumiere, you absolute madman.
Mid lane
gets the first kill for himself. Lesh is falling. Gardic is dropping low as Paulison's gonna be there to follow it up with this one. But look at this damage from the tomb. There's so many zombies clearing out Paulison for a post-mortem kill for the Undying. Moon just right-clicking away on the Venomancer with this BKB, and Vitaly barely making his way out. One more right-click or a gush, but he got the Vessel heal, and now he's turning his attention again.
I'd like one to happen right now for Hokori.
Pressure coming into mid. Vitaly in a very difficult position right now. There's a Boundless onto 2. He does get the Venom ulti off just in time. Mid one in between. Trying to get the Ravage off, and finally we'll get it. We'll connect onto 3. They will take down Vitaly. We'll take down Theolica, and Gardic can only watch as his friends die. Undying did just manage to pick up the mechanism. And here we go. Lumiere looking for Monkey King. And Afu ticking low. The pipe will soak up the Nova damage, but the Nova is not lethal. So he will live. Also pop.
You heal yourself quite a lot. It is not easy to play against. There is no Spirit Vessel builder on the side of SMG either, so it's not going to be easy to deal with him. Bottom lane.
There finds a solo kill on Paulison, but in the mid lane the big fight breaks loose. Moon will kind Theolica and take this Tiny down. Even with a couple heals from Gardic, the Soul Rip and the mechanism, it doesn't keep him alive for long enough. And here comes Analog. There's the
Yes, the
aggressive
Aegis, he
Lincoln,
doesn't
and he
care.
wants Lina. He really wants Lina. No BKB. LSA stun does connect. They've even using the bullwhip to slow this Sledge down. He's barely got any movement speed.
A big
Here comes
chrono.
MKS. They're going to be looking for the Aegis. Aegis is going to be popping first. Can they get more? There's a Nova. Does connect onto MKS. MKS has to get away. Lumiere's going to be there, and there's no mana.
no more mana.
There's nowhere to go. MKS, slow, painful death for him as Lumiere kills him off. They got the Aegis away. A couple Maelstrom proc either. There are much better targets to focus on, like the Faceless Void, which he's been doing a couple times. If he can hit the Lina, that's also a great target to hit.
Yeah,
So Mid1 is feeling very happy that he can provide a lot for his team. He's got the Wraith packs and everything. These are very useful tools. So Theoliker, crazy aggressive initiation, but here comes the rest of the team. Rabbit to the 5 will connect on the
Lumiere will
entire team.
crush him.
Theoliker gets to live for a little bit longer, but that's Afu and Moon and Mid1. Almost losing his life in the primary
They'll get
initiation,
more.
but still gonna go for more. Looking for Paulison to follow it up. Hokori, gah! Runs them down.
The SMG were used, and now for the next 2 minutes, their heroes are just useless.
And
MKS
Lumiere
is
again.
just dead.
Again, MKS gets no break from Slark. Gets a fishy chewing up on the Cthulhu monster. And who is the real fear here? Even HP Lovecraft would be at awe at this fish's power.
Just way too strong. Yeah, you know, prison does make it tough. So Slark has lived through that, so it's gonna be just a big problem for SMG. And I don't know how.
Wards. Plague Wards even. He is
He
maybe
could
the
get
real
the
Witch
ulti
Doctor with all of the plague that he's providing. As they got the stun out onto Theoliker. MKS is
Lumiere
there
on
to
the
help
hill.
him out. Moon is on the side. Lumiere, he got clipped for a moment, but he's got that DD rune, and he will finish off Mid1. MKS with a chrono. This is the time to shine. BKB used, looking for the kill on Analog, but he's got an A on disc, and he survives. They turn it all around. An SMG. It's not a real submachine gun at this point because Hokori is dismantling this gun from it.
What do you actually do as SMG right now? I think pushing out the lanes and catching SMG after, catching Hokori after they've gotten the road. But that's why Hokori will just go to fight right now. They know this way we can't lose.
Full-on hunting heroes. SMG making the only move that they can, and as he said, it is pushing out waves. Paulison is down. Mid1's TP gets cancelled by Lumiere. Continues to hack, and Mid1 just submits to his fate. Kills him with the Dark Bank out of all things. Theoliker finds Moon as well. Well, at least cancels the TP, but is he going to find the right direction? He froze in the tree.
He did use the BKB.
Moon looks like he's going to be able to get away, and MKS, he gets jumped on the high ground, but there should not be a TP cancel remaining for Lumiere because he TPs away with the Blacking War.
But he's the real thing.
Yeah, fishy. Well, they've got the chrono. They've got another ulti to land on top of him, and this one works.
Yep, a Ravage bait on the illusion.
I love it. I mean, you just ravaged an illusion, but then you chronoed the right one. And Afu on the chase. Two-man stun comes out. MKS on the high ground, trying to fight them back. He's going to get stunned up by latent toxicity, but at the same time, Mid1 on the low ground, dropping very low. Hokori, Moon is going to fall, and he's down to Theoliker. As Analog to finish the rest of the crew. Mid1 is down. Paulison trying to TP away. Should be able to. He's out, but they found a bigger fish. It is MKS, and Cthulhu is gone.
Hey guys, we killed their carry. Let's just now walk onto the high ground and die. Yeah, that's just what happened. You know, you know that you're in a fight.
Gotta get some kind of response. Alchemist stunned mid-air from the toss of Theoliker, and he's down. Buys back. LA racks. A couple more hits from Analog will finish it off. Dina tries to deny it. Not gonna work. And now with this less shard. One of the best defensive tools now being used offensively against SMG. They can't get close.
The earth is splitting, there's serpent wards waiting, and also an avalanche is something you don't want to be running into. The tombstone is also a threat. I don't know how you start to fight this SMG.
Analog just gets bashed up there by MKS.
He's not taking damage.
He's just not giving a damn. Got the Aegis as well. Will take a lot of damage from Moon's Daedalus crits, but outside of that, it feels like Analog is fine. And MKS continues to jump in and back. Hokori, who did 2-0 SMG before, are looking to take another series lead in this best of 3, just with the tier 4s and the Ancient remaining. SMG smoked up on the left. Hokori in plain vision on the right. Stun on Analog. They're looking for the tiny kill. Here's the Chrono. It lands onto the Veno. It doesn't catch the Lesh Rack though. Veno has an A on this. Lesh also has an A on this in his backpack. And here comes Lumiere. He's going to charge in. Ravage comes flying through. And Slark in the middle. He's going to get stunned up. They popped up the Aegis. Lumiere about to fall as well. Lumiere, he does get his ulti off just in time. And he's going to keep on soaking onto MKS. MKS is down. And that's going to be a third. And that should be game as Hokori. They force SMG to tap out.
Well, we'll see if they'll allow it. They'll choke him out, actually, just finishing off the throne. Very nice performance from Hokori. I have to say, though, with the side lanes the Team SMG picked, 4 melee heroes into a Veno, I think they put themselves into this position. You know, they just made sure that their side lanes are gonna lose. And while this is happening, Lumiere is farming. Then at some point, Lumiere joins his team and they just stomp SMG. I can see SMG winning this one, but Moon just has to have a perfect performance. And when he's using the Rolling Thunder,
Lumiere has to be cautious of this.
this might be our first blood.
There's the fissure onto Luna. Our arrow does connect, but the Nightmare is going to keep Gardic away. Gardic somehow able to purge it off as the Starstorm pops onto him, but Lumiere down. SMG finding first blood. And it goes for Afu. He's 150 gold now short of his mana boots.
Well, SMG showing that they're not a team that only plays around the mid lane.
And
You know,
second lane.
this time around. Oh, yeah, they got him.
Secure
They caught
what
Moon
these
in the
are.
mid. He's
Yeah,
fine.
they do, but he's fine. Analog, he's got sidekick, he's got bottle charges.
Lumiere?
Oh, wait. He's actually gonna look to fight them back. There's no creeps under the tower, really. Okay, Afu able to get the aggro off as they lose vision of him momentarily. Analog on the chase. There's the Lucent Beam, Lightning Storm to slow him down. Lumiere for the kill. That is a kill for the Luna, which is very much welcomed for Hokori. That's the first of the game.
This time, you know, Hokori is strong, and SMG, they need to start making those pickoffs happen, because if they don't, it's gonna be trouble when the time comes for Hokori to start pushing. This is their time now, though.
Yeah, got the stun on MKS, and Theolikar is making his way here. There's the jump in stun, sidekick given, tossing him away, and MKS down, but they also killed Lumiere. They're gonna look for another one. They got the Undying under the Rolling Thunder of Moon for a double kill for the Pango, just as you said.
On the top lane. On the top lane, even if you lose a fight, it's not gonna be that big of a deal, and SMG are gonna have to use the smoke to get out of that.
Ooh, nice move
Meanwhile,
from Moon here, and they're gonna get on top of Lesh, but there's a small gaping hole between the fissure, allowing them to move around. They will take down Analog, and now onto Gardic. Afu will get killed off by Gardic. Gardic will finally drop. He does get a decay out of the Paulison to just stretch a little
wolf
bit
is
longer,
coming.
but now they're targeting the Bane. Here's the shapeshift for the first time by Vitaly. Into a kill. Mid one was looking to arrow the Centaur. The Centaur continues to roll up Eclipse from Luna. So if you had anybody with a dummy or somebody with illusion or something, that might help you out. They're going to use Fiend Script onto the Marcy. Marcy is looking to go down. Moon's doing a lot of damage and will finish it off. And the Centaur stun does not hit on Paulison. Paulison again with his positioning, able to dodge the stuns.
this is gonna be a good fight for
That's a
SMG.
really good one, yeah, indeed, because they've got Lesh into an Echo Slam and off. Boo with the damage. MKS is there, and he will score his first kill off the game. And on to Gardic they go. And look at how he melts in the eyes of these two heroes. Great start from
Hokori
SMG.
Quickly trying to get. You will need that.
Will be important to have. At least he has the Bloodstone already, which is the core item. Luna getting closer and closer. Should have her BKB as she finishes farming these camps. But mid one has connected an arrow onto Gardic, and good night. And a courier as well.
I think the main plan for Hokori, just to be super strong as a 5-man, is starting to crumble. So that's why they're going to be changing up their items a bit.
Valley. Nightmare. Will miss the swashbuckle, so a bit of a mishap there, but the feed script is going to be there, and they cannot interrupt it in no way whatsoever. But there's the turn. Vitaly, Eclipse coming out from Lumiere, surviving the combo off. Paulison down. Very important for Hokori to live, but can they get Moon as well? Blinking one on the other side. He's got it now, but the Lucent Beam comes out just as he got it off cooldown, and Moon has nowhere to go anymore. Or will he be able to escape? I don't think he will. Double for Lumiere. Mid one charges in for a quick kill,
No leads.
and they have lost mid one as well.
Straight into Roche.
Into Roche. Tending to the tombs. Lycan though. Shapeshift is up. There's a big golem coming in. MKS would love to eat that. Can only do that in nighttime though. He's gonna turn his attention to it. And is he dead? He's dead. MKS is gone. Baited. Baited in by the golem. Afu's gonna get hit by the Lucent Beam as well. Moon on the side, and they're gonna take another one. The Shaker's gonna fall as well. This game is coming apart. You said if SMG gave away their lead, well, it looks like Hokori is the ones who actually bypassed them now. And Hokori are going to be diving in. Here we go with the Dark Ascension and the Pot multi coming in. They're going to be getting Lycan and Luna both being stunned up, but that's Rolling Thunder only doing a decent amount of work here. Lumiere still going to get a couple of right clicks out as well. He's going to be controlled. He's disarmed as well. He will not get to use his BKB, but he will have it with life number 2. Analog's going to be taking a little damage from MKS as well. They're going to be taking down Vitali. They've lost the Life Stealer. Sorry, I mean the Lycan, and now they lose the Undying as well. And again, just stun locked Analog, but now onto the Mirana mid one. He's got no leaf charges. He's going to go down, right clicked away. One more charge, and Lumiere is going to be finishing him off with the Lucent Beam, and now onto Moon, but they won't get that far. Disarm comes in again. Afu stun locking him on the spot. BKB, force snap in, gonna take down MKS right away. Instantly disappearing off of the face of the earth. Moon trying to get some work done here. Another disarm onto the Luna. Afu coming in with the stun. The Oliver trying to get in between the stun onto the sidekick. Is he going to live? Lumiere? No, the Echo Slam's going to take away his dreams and his life. But they will get Paulison for it. The Oliver's timing could not have been better, but it does not save him. Analog with the triple as he lands yet again another stun to finish. He is second in net worth thanks to it as well. Afu with the stun on 2. Marcy and Luna, and they've got the Luna arrow feed script coming in. Nightmare on the Marcy, but it breaks because of the Starstorm, but it does not matter. Mid one to chase down the Marcy, and this is what SMG really needed. They needed a bit of relief, but at the same time, bottom lane, MKS is being targeted. Undying and Leshrac, can they do it? Just the 2 of them. Stun connects. Here's the follow-up. Tombstone is there, trying to make a run for it with the Dark Ascension, but the Diabolic Edict melts the bats. And averted. That has bought them some time. Arrow's cooldown on 13 seconds, and here we go. Double stuns coming out, Undying being controlled. He does get a bit of movement speed from Theoliker, but again, targeting the supports. They're almost losing one. They're almost losing a second. Moon can't get the Marcy down unless he commits everything for it, and he does. But that doesn't let Hokori respond to it. Arrow does scout out Vitali. They found an Analog as well, and Leshrac in trouble. BKB will be popped. The buybacks coming in from both supports right away. Moon is on the run over the roll, trying to get away as well. And MKS coming in to turn around, but they will lose now Moon. Now Lumiere fighting against the Night Stalker, trying to make a run for it as well. Paulison in the river. They're going to be fighting as well to the Bane, and look for that stun, but Afu with the echoes down huge damage. Afu will do a lot of trouble to Hokori. The feed grip as well as the Marcy. There's going to be a dieback. Vitali is fighting in the river all by himself as they're going to be running away from them. And at the same time, Afu still keeping up the chase. He wants to find more. Doesn't quite get the stun into Gardic, but he will zone him out for a time being. And Luna also on the run away. And they are trying to bait the Earthshaker kill, but the rest of them are coming. He might lose his life, but mid one is here to clean house. It will take down Gardic, and now to Lumiere. Paulison just needs a bit of vision at a distance. Oh, and he first stun into the second. Mirana might just die here. Followed with the Lucent Beam, and that's Mirana down. This one sentry on the low ground had no idea that it even existed.
This is why I'm not a fan of the right-click Mirana. You know, just one misstep and your 20,000 net worth hero is gone. It is just shown this could happen in a team fight as well. Imagine Hokori uses their BKBs, they connect the stun on the Mirana, and you just die, and that's a big chunk of net worth gone.
They will get moved for this fight.
The items of Hokori are just so good. They're going for these hexes because they know that's the only thing that they lack. It is lockdown. And, you know, because they, the only thing that they lack is lockdown, the 4 staffs of SMG, they're non-existent. There was no reason to pick any of them up. So now when these hexes come out, you have nothing to save your friends with other than the Bay Nightmare. And we saw in the last engagement, it wasn't enough. And now SMG, they're panicking. They're starting to shake. That's why they use 2 smokes instead of 1.
These are very hectic moments for sure. Oh, mid one's about to find a DD rune. Perfect. Absolutely. We'll finally find Lumiere. Afu already loading up the fissure. As soon as that happen, they turn around, but they will find the Undying, and the arrow will connect as well. He needs to get safe. The Oliver with a force stab, and here comes MKS and charges in for the kill. Analog's going to be there as well, but the BKB is already burnt on both of these cores, and they're going to TP away. Analog wants to get the heck out of there, and will be able to, but the Basher is scary. Hokori don't have the members anymore. They do get their Luna out of there, but they will have to sack the Marcy. Can they get Vitaly out? He's so close to getting there, and he will. Support's dead. Buckle now, and Marana just finished the Daedalus. Mid one with these crits. If they can just get the fissure into arrow, that could be easy kills for them. Hokori, they're holding a bit of a distance onto the high ground. They know about the Dark Ascension, still up for a couple seconds. They're going to take the advantage. They jump on the Dragon. Moon in the middle. They're going to go forward. And there's the Fissure coming out as well. Analog with BKB running already. Gardic on the side. And Vitaly is here. But where's the Luna? Luna on the backside. Here comes the Eclipse onto the Night Stalker. Soaking it up and taken down right away. It's too much to deal with. Mid one with a double kill. However, with the Daedalus doing a lot of damage. A lot of work here. And Afu makes sure that this Luna ain't going anywhere. And with the follow-up stun on the arrow, will keep him away. Marcy coming in with a buyback. They're going to be taking down the Bane. Just eaten by Vitaly and Lumiere. DD rune for Roche Pit. Oh my God.
Is there a smoke on SMG?
It's over 2.5 minutes still up. So a fight for Hokori, and the Analog can play a bit more aggressively here. Moon, good positioning here in the front. He's got the mobility to quickly get out. He's rolling, thundering already. Almost at least, but the Wolves will find MKS. MKS is already going to take those mini stuns, but they won't be able to hold him on the spot. And here goes Analog, diving in deep to the back line. Moon's going to be finding the stuns onto the left. Lish is about to drop for the first time without even getting that Bloodstone off cooldown. And there's the Diabolic Edict. It will do some damage on the spot. And now Lumiere goes in with the Refresher, and there we go. MKS is down. Moon has to disengage. Mid one with the arrows. Can't find any connections with that split. Hokori on the chase now. They've lost the Marcy. But they did kill off the Bane carry, and on again, connecting onto the Marana. Mid one just getting hunted down by Hokori, and he's down. Double kill for Lumiere.
Mid one has been baiting them with his leap so much this game, and he's continuing to do so, but now he's up against 2 hexes, so you can't do it any longer. He needs to be a little bit more trigger happy when it comes to those leaps. Just get away. They're not gonna stop.
They caught Lycan. Cape comes out. Moon is going to be rolling in. He sees exactly where he is. It's a force step on the other side of the fissure. And now Luna's going to be respawning, but he's already down. Vitaly, the big buffs are gone. Lumiere is alive. And how does he approach this fight? How does he approach this fight? Moon in the front. Aeon Disc will pop. There's the MLS coming in as well. And the Ancient is already down. There's the Eclipse coming out. It will fend them off, but the creeps are taking the majority of the damage. Moon is going to be on the runaway, and Leshrak is up as well with the cheese. And there's the stun coming in onto Marcy. Marcy down. Gardic in the front. Force Step's going to be there as well, but he gets sleep right away. The arrow does connect, and MKS is there to right-click him down. And SMG so close to victory. Analog charging in again one more time, but the BKB doesn't have any stuns to face against him. MKS is down, but Moon is right on top of him. Moon will look to take it down. There's a double for Mud One, and now it's a Lumiere. The Luna to fall, the Luna to die, and GG, Team SMG. They tie the series up. We're going to game 3.
Oh man, Team SMG, they got the win. Afu, man, they should be kissing this guy, hugging this guy, because he has brought them victory. 46 minutes of perfect gameplay, and then it's not like the situations wins the lane. I think the map will become too small for SMG. You have the Shaker who needs farm, Batrider, TA, Terrorblade, not much to gank with the Bane.
But look at the top part of the map. Like, look at the HP bars. Every Hokori hero is either half HP or less.
Yeah, they're definitely being bruised up quite a lot. Yeah. But overall, I think you're happy if you're Hokori on what happened on the top lane right now. Okay, not anymore.
But they can get achieved here. Mid one. Trying to run away from Gardic. Gardic has taken a lot of stacks here. Lumiere decides to die under the tower. Yeah.
I'm gonna assume that's
range creep just kill. Just leave his serpent wards or plague wards at low levels. There's the Gale connection again. And there we go with the Metamorph. This time they get a decent amount of damage, but the toss MKS is about to fall, and the Olicor with the first blood onto the TB. Metamorph burnt, and the distance is acquired as Vitaly is there, as the Olicor will go for the play. Vitaly gets the kill before Bane falls, so he even gets the XP for it.
Yep, Bane doesn't get the experience. A bit of a bummer there. This is not good for SMG.
Hour at least momentarily has a lapse.
Mid one coiled.
Oh, Fat Rider kill looks like a certainty, but there's Afu. Gets something done. At least a bit of distancing, if that's something. The Hellbear wants a piece of that action as well. There's a big stack being farmed by mid one. At the same time, they were going to take down Paulison. MKS looking for the Oracle in the tree line. Meanwhile, Analog is being pressured as Moon is showing up as well. The orb will be thrown in, and he will dodge the Fissure, but into the arms of Moon he goes, into the trap, and that's going to be a kill. And they are looking for that TB kill, but he has already teleported back home.
Yeah, while that fight was happening in live, and SMG, they can do nothing about it.
Yep, full-on 5-man rotation, 10 minutes in to take this mid tower. And SMG is just going to have to be on the sidelines. They found Paulison as well, so Analog with very aggressive moves here. Nightmare comes kicking in, going to be taken away. And Paulison to his death. His courier gets to live, but his life is not intact. And on to Moon. Moon has his blink dagger, so he's safe. TA on a great pace. Lumiere. If he gets caught here, this is a big one. Fissure into Fiend Script. Nice. It should be a kill on the Morphling without any interruptions kicking in. So trading carry for carry.
And also only one component. Oh, they got him.
Yeah, he's level 5. No ulti. Abaddon down as well, so making a double.
Bonus
Kill. Maybe a third in mid because Moon just popped a trap on top of Marcy. There is Analog though. So not a third kill at least, but he is in trouble instead. Yeah, you're very correct about that. We'll use the coil snap with the refraction, unleash to break the charges, and there's a lot of damage kicking in from the unleash, but the Echo Slam from Afu will cut him short. So they do get the kill on Marcy in the end.
Vitaly couldn't get close. That was a beautiful fissure from Afu. I have to stop hyping up this guy.
Analog in big trouble. He doesn't even get the phase shift off in time. Gonna get hit by the flame break. He can barely get it off with some stick charges, but he's gonna get nuked down by Moon. And Moon teeping away. Poison Nova takes him with the vessel. He might just die in the fountain. Dead? He's so close to dying. Fairy Fire. Afu has Echo Slam ready. 500 gold from his Blink Dagger. We've seen the damage this guy can do. Coming in from the side. Okay, that's an interesting interaction. I don't think it should work that way, but apparently, Rebound is stronger than Flame Break. So despite being pushed, he still lands safely. And now, moving in with the safety of the Lincolns. Oh, Afu! You wanna fight us? I'll fight you back with whatever I have. Analog still lives. Lumiere's gonna be moving in. He's looking for Paulison, and they will look for the TA. Moon is low. Moon is down. Blink Deso, but no kill for you. Paulison also still hiding inside the tree line. Lumiere with a waveform ready, but Bane is gone. I can break the Nightmare with Plague Wards. And they don't even get Nightmare themselves. So you just have them target the hero, and it breaks Nightmare immediately.
Man, that's so sad. Plague Wards have no dreams.
Exactly, man. Like, they have no sentient life, apparently. I mean, it is a hive mind, I guess. They all attack the same target you ordered them to, right? Select all units for the right click. They're trying to get the tally here. Afu loading up the Fissure. Cancel multiple times, and there we go. They've revealed their vision on the high ground, too, with this creep wave here. But they're looking for the kill on the Minnow, and they will get him. But will they get the TV? Sunder's available, but won't be able to hit a target with it. That's the better trade-off coming out for Hokori. And Lumiere pops himself into a Morphling Metamorph. What the hell is that? Metamorphling?
Morphling form.
Metamorph economy lead going their way. This Templar is huge. Setting up in mid. Nice jump in here, but who gets the better initiation out because Hokori responds. Vitaly gets killed by Moon. They've got the lasso on the Marcy. The Oligar's in trouble, but the shield comes out, and mid one's dropping low. Afu, look at the Echo Slam here. He's got a bit of creeps here and a nice amount of damage. Analog survives with the shield from Gardic, and they take him down. The Oligar also lives, and mid one going for the teleport away. He will find some safety for himself.
We're seeing problems from...
And maybe they can secure more kills with this. Lumiere has an Aegis for 50 seconds. But for them, it doesn't matter if they can just blow it up right away. A kill is a kill.
Was it fast enough?
Trap pops. Moon dives. Goes under the tower. BKB will be used. Refraction comes back up. He's down to half HP. Moon unable to secure the kill. He does take a beating from it. And from the other direction comes Analog. He's got the coil, the silence onto the TATA in big trouble. But do they have the damage to follow up on it? Vital is going to be coming in with the vessel as well, and he's in this for the time being. They can't see him. Finally, they can. TA refraction is up just quite now, and it will melt in a matter of moments. But the blink to safety move. No! So close to salvation, but so far from living through it. They will look for the Batrider as the stolen fissure on Lumiere turning into the Earthshaker will find connection onto mid one, snap down that killing spree, and looking for more. MKS is low on HP, and he's still ticking low. He has to sunder Colossal.
Just extinct.
Corey want to keep up the pressure. 2.5 minutes of Aegis, Aegis on this Aegis Morphling. Very tanky target, very difficult to get to as well. They're trying to find somebody pushing out bottom, and they're going for the side lane. They want to leave mid open first, and Morphling's going to get jumped on. They do a lot of damage to him. There's the Fiend Script coming out as well, but Gardic should be right in front of him for the shield. He doesn't get it instantly.
He didn't have it.
Lumiere is actually going to get himself out of there. There's the shield, but they will get the Aegis through. Now they need to initiate. Hokori needs to fight this. Gardic's down. Theoliker's down as well. Moon has been clearing them out, and Lumiere's going to be in big trouble as well. He's going to turn into the TV, but he won't be able to do anything here. Waveform, and there's Apu! He will close them out with the Echo, and Vitali down. Analog to be the last survivor. Maybe mid one gets a kill. I believe Vitali gets a kill on mid one, but it doesn't really give them any comfort. They lost the Aegis. They lost the team to SMG.
Point when they're starting to be an issue. With Hokori getting that lane of racks, they pretty much didn't care about it that much, but now they will. Now they definitely will, because it has been equalized.
Incoming smoke. They just popped one smoke, and SMG charging in for their own. Vision advantage Hokori in the triangle, but they are moving away from it.
But they caught Moon.
Well, that's maybe the bait that we're looking for. Apu could get another beautiful setup for himself. Mid one charging in first. They're going to get a kill to slow him down. MKS coming in with the BKB. Vitali dropping very low on HP. The silence is coming out as well. He can't do anything. Lumiere trying to go for the right clicks, but he's not doing enough damage, and this TV is just immune. Gardic gets the jump actually from Theolikor onto MKS, and this Marcy fighting for his life, and Analog, they will take him down. They're able to clear him out of the way. Afu is down as well, and they've slept the Morphling. Morphling is sleeping in the trees, but that is a silent killer because he's turned into a shaker, and they see Moon, and Moon is about to drop as well. Look at that spinning, flying Morphling shaker as Lumiere cleans out a double kill for himself. They get 4 from SMG, and they're going for mid one, and as he's found him, beautiful Lumiere, ladies and gentlemen.
In a dunking contest, this guy wins for sure. Lumiere, I don't want to say single-handedly won that fight. This is the effect of the Veno, the Poison Nova duration. So he literally gets everyone to 0 HP. It is insane. Hokori just need a long fight. They need to not dive, not die immediately. If the Veno gets on top, uses the ulti, the fight is just over.
The Batrider, they're going to get the jump on first. There's the Lotus, but the coil will connect onto 2. There's a TV illusion in the mix as well. By BKB will be pumped, but the stun comes out at the same time. But the latent toxicity, they will get the Theoliker out of the way. Mid one also dies. Lumiere having a right-click battle with MKS, and he's fighting all the way to the end. Away from him to the other side. Will take him down with the adaptive strike, and now Moon is in big trouble. Will be able to jump on back onto the high ground with a blink, but that Silver Edge, is it going to be enough for him? It looks like it will. They have a cheese for Lumiere. They could just heal him back almost to full HP, and they will do so. Through the backdoor protection onto that 1 HP tier 3 tower. Being through the backdoor. Moon on the side.
Coming.
3 versus 4. Buyback coming in from the TV. MKS is going to join the fight. Analog trying to break through the refraction. 3 more hits to go. There's the fissure coming in, and they've got a lot of damage onto MKS, and the air coastline once again from Apu. Is it going to be enough? There's going to be Analog jumping very low on HP, and at the same time Move with the BKB able to reposition himself for the fight. They got the Fiend Script. It's broken by Gardic. The positioning of this Abaddon, he can just do whatever he wants. He's roaming in the front line, saving Lumiere, saving the game, saving the series, and this will be Hokori taking it. It's gonna be a rampage in the end as he takes Afu down, and Lumiere, go! He will take everyone.
If you saw the fissure of Lumiere, now the answer has been answered. Size does not matter. Lumiere just gets a rampage despite having that enfeeble on him, and his fissure were just so small. Team SMG, they're still not giving
Still
up. They
trying
want
to fight back at least. They've got the Aegis out of the way. Moon will finish out Gardic. They're losing the bat, mid one down. And Moon as the sole survivor. Not gonna be enough. GG called. Hokori advanced to the lower bracket finals, and SMG, they're out of the tournament.
I have to say, those couple of last fights, they weren't even close. The Hokori made a couple of mistakes jumping in and not using the BKB. Imagine what happens in a fight if you have a sidekick on this Morphling. It's even easier for Hokori to play. They pretty much wouldn't be able to lose it, but the Hokori, a couple of fights, he jumps in, doesn't use the BKB, gets stunned up, dies before being able to do much in a fight, and Hokori still come out on top. So in the end, you know, Team SMG, they had a greedy lineup.
Right. Trinkets.